Bam.
Yeah,
And we made it.
we're rolling.
Hold on. Let's take the position.
After this setup, bro,
Hold on a
you
second.
need it. Cheers.
Whatever we're about to say is brought to you by
Celsius.
Microphone Fuck Ups and Celsius.
Dude, I'm talking about microphones. That's too much.
All right. Welcome to Daily Grind Studios. It is official. We're finally open here with Jordan, owner of the San Diego Barbell Club. We finally did it, man. We got it open.
It was a mission, man.
Yeah.
Really, hey, hats off to you though, for real, for putting together such a beautiful studio.
Yeah, I think seeing the finished product now that we have it all together, everything.
Congratulations, you'll never be done.
Yeah. Now that we're in here, I see a little touch up on the ceiling and whatnot. But
Sorry, I'm heading for my sounds. It's your mom, but
pick up. I got something.
no, it's
Tell her
it's fine.
Tell her she fucked up my lunch today.
I'll throw that there. So hold on, you can wait till later.
Yeah. No, you're like, I'll bring it. Don't worry, I'm stopping by. I'll bring it.
But anyway, dude, no, seriously, it's a fucking journey for sure. I'm sure, like I said, you'll never be done. But that's kind of like the fun part of owning a physical business like this. I know you kind of freelance and do your own stuff, but having like a home base is like super fun.
Yeah, I think. Just talking about what we talked about before, like how we crossed paths and how we met. For me personally, I've always been the type to just show up at gyms, shoot fitness content or shoot in that world, whenever I have the opportunity. But having the opportunity to set up a foundation here and actually be sharing the wall with the gym on the other side of this wall is the gym space. So we can walk straight out of the studio right into the gym, workout. We have more area to shoot, film, record. It's just great community. Everything's in one place now, which is amazing.
And you'll let every motherfucker know. We'll let everyone know right now. This shit is not free. So if you want content,
This camera we look at. Hey, camera one, not free. Hey, shit ain't free.
It is not free, everyone. This costs a lot of money and a lot of Lowe's money to produce this and to take pictures and a lot of his time. So everyone, if you want to come check him out, please pay this man what he deserves, because a lot of people in your industry, and I know you're not the only one, that they hook a lot of people up and they get fucked because everyone just thinks it's free. And because the social media is so big and advertising, it should cost money. You should invest in your business and, getting high quality photos, pictures, video, all that shit is like, and especially the time you do editing and stuff like that, bro, it should cost money. And so everyone out there, please pay this man. Do not ask for a homie hookup. You should be hooking people up with small businesses like you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. And on the other side, everything to get to this point, I'm sure even in your world, get in the gym, starting to build up a training business, you network a lot, you work with people as much as possible, you kind of connect as many dots. But the point we're at now, where we actually have a studio facility, we have all this equipment, this has been kind of years in the making. Even everything we have fill in the space behind these cameras, that was kind of accumulated before actually building a studio space. So now we have a studio space built up, everything you could possibly need for any photography, video needs, podcasting now, obviously. So this setting we have back here is something that's going to change, and we can manipulate.
However you want us.
Yeah,
it's what you can do with this space and just the type of cameras and different accessories you have. Like, you can literally do so much shit. It's pretty insane.
Yeah, I think, and even the idea, the lights we put in the top are great on their own. Even just the LED lighting when you walk in here, super bright. Like, you can walk in here without the backdrop, LED lighting with how the walls are painted, all the colors, everything goes well together. The aesthetics of it are great, but we wanted to create a space that can be molded and crafted however you want. So you walk in here, grab some equipment off the wall, change the backdrop if you want, no backdrop, empty the space out. It's pretty much a blank canvas when you walk in. So
let me ask you a question. So How long have you been shooting for? Like just
I'm probably like 5 years
okay.
around there.
From the beginning, is it still as fun as it was when you started?
Well, yeah, I mean, for me, that's why the jumping on the spot, jumping on the opportunity to open a studio in the gym, that was originally from the get go, like that would have been the long term goal. You know, it's something that obviously is hard to do, and it kind of takes it's a timing thing. Had I not come up here that day to talk to you just randomly, like reconnect, you know, we've been working together, but we lost touch for a while. I had some other things I was doing and just happened to pop up
He was
here.
getting lit, everyone. He was getting lit for like
I was
4 months
getting-
straight. A bender.
I was getting lit by credit cards and
He had an
debt.
adult diaper for
Yeah,
2
bro.
months. It was crazy.
You know,
I've seen him.
the only one thing about depends, they will depend on you as much as you will depend on them. No, we're gonna cut that part.
No. Dude, these are some demons.
The only thing you can depend on is that depends will be there.
Dude,
Well,
I'm sure that person you don't take. He said they will depend on
Shit, God. No, but for real, I mean, coming up here and reconnecting how we did, and it just happened to be the time you expanded the gym. We talked for a couple hours. I didn't even see the space was open, but after I left, I saw the post you put up renting the space that it was available, and it was like light bulb moment instantly. I was like, pff.
Yeah.
I remember I hit you up. I was like, dude, they should turn that into a studio.
Yeah.
And things like this kind of take timing and take chances.
Yeah.
Wasn't as far as everything else in life, as far as like the financial side of things, it was a gamble. You had to, you know, it took investing, you know, taking out the money to make it happen. But I think life's all about timing and hopping on opportunities when they come.
It's the same with my gym, man. It was the same exact thing. Like just believing so much in yourself that it's like, fuck it, dude. Let's do this. Like, oh, let's roll the dice a little bit and just, you know, see what happens.
Yeah.
That's a huge part of it. And a lot of people don't take that chance. And it really sucks because you end up doing the whole, I mean, you particularly, you wouldn't work a 9 to 5, but I mean, you would never experience this, and I always think that too. It's like, man, even when I opened this other side of the gym, it was like, it could fail. And
Yeah.
that's always a possibility, but I never think about like, oh man, like what, is it going to fail, this and that? It's like, all right, what's going to happen when how am I going to make this work, rather than like, you know, it's like what's gonna happen if I fail? You know,
Yeah.
that's the thing you have to. And I could see that in your eyes. You were fucking lit about it. I was like, oh, he's ready.
Yeah.
Where I am. All I took was a couple like broke.
It literally took one day. Like I went home with Megan, and we actually went to, so after we had that conversation, it was Megan's birthday. We went to Joshua Tree for a couple days. And I don't know if you've been out there. For anyone who hasn't been out there, if you ever have something you want to like put some thought into, or just like have no distractions and like really focus with some intention on you know, something like that, a big decision. It just, we were going out there anyways, but we had that conversation too. The desert will do that. The desert is quiet, and if you go out there, we're like, all right, you're like, I'm gonna put some thought into this. We went out there for a couple days for a birthday. I'm like, all right, I was like, we're gonna have this in our minds for a couple days while we're out there and think about it. We came back. I was thinking about it, and it was, the main thing was, I mean, there's some things, if you're faced with a choice or an opportunity, obstacle, whatever it is, and you think about it and you say, let's say it's an opportunity. What's going to weigh on you heavier? Is it taking the chance and failing, or not taking the chance and regretting never taking the chance and not knowing? For me, I'm like,
nuts.
for me, it took one day of thinking about it, and I was like, if we invest all this money, we make it happen, we try to build this business from nothing, actually have some roots and foundation, and, you know, for any reason it doesn't pan out, we hope, I won't regret it at all. But
yeah, for sure.
If we didn't take that chance, didn't even take that opportunity, I would have sat there and be like, oh man, it's like, what would have happened? Yeah, dude. Well, yeah, what would have happened? You know, like,
been given happy endings in this room, it would have been a lot different.
Yeah, I know. It's not so happy anymore.
Dude, it's still happy. I'm a happy ending from you.
Yeah. No. Speaking of which, every episode,
Yeah, we got a lot of shit we gotta cut out.
and that's where I come in. I'm a cutter,
Cover my house legally too. There's no happy end. Hey, everyone, there's nothing like that going on
We're
here.
actually
Just go-
figuring out how to stay legally up to code. I think I'm gonna take the Topo Chicos out of the fridge. We thought about that one already. But let's see. Let's circle back. You talked about. You said, "Do I still enjoy it
Yeah,
as
do
much
still
as I
enjoy
did
it.
in the beginning?" I definitely. I still the fitness side of things is the one area where I I always love shooting fitness. Like the whole the business, the whole name of the business, Daily Grind Media, started as kind of just like a slogan when it was all fitness, when fitness was top priority. Like I still believe that if you maintain your health and fitness, everything else in life is so much easier. Not only that, but just besides what it does for you physically, the mental benefits, like
Yeah.
your confidence to pursue things like this, your confidence to start businesses, whatever, like things like that all come into fitness. And the whole Daily Grind, slogan was about fitness at first. So when I started shooting and I started the business, it was moving from that fitness focus, same mentality, but now to business focus. And I love working with fitness because, for one, especially in when you put all your time and energy into fitness, like if that's your full time, there's certain things that come with it that are given, like body dysmorphia, not seeing your goals, like not seeing how much you're gaining or improving. And when you get the camera out and you capture from people from other angles, or like
Yeah.
even yourself, you get the camera out, you see yourself from through the lens or through the camera, like you're actually seeing like progress.
Yeah.
Something that
Super important.
your mind can't dispute, because
Yeah, you have that. That's a mental battle, man. Is like not saying like, when you're constantly looking at yourself too. I tell that to my clients is like, man, you see yourself every day, but the person that saw you 3 months ago goes, whoa, you look like you're in great shape. It's hard to capture that. So, but that's why pictures are so important, and you really seeing yourself from that third person view is like, oh, damn, I do look different, or I look good. I'm proud of what the work I put in. So, it's super different, but that's super cool that you get to do that every day, all day. I mean,
especially, I mean, like shooting, if you getting some back shots done, that's the one area, like let's start over. If you get some pictures taken of your back, no, things you typically don't see.
bro,
If you Superman now,
looked at me dead in my eyes when you get back shots done. I never had a
Bro.
man look at me
let's
and say,
all
all
right,
right, let's do some back shots.
let's start over.
Picture back. He takes some pictures of your back.
If you ever want a Superman now, ho, hey, where we at?
Back shots, go.
All right. No, we're just gonna scratch that idea. The point being that, all right, in personal training, you're trying to improve people's overall health and wellness, and they benefit from that, makes them feel good. And now moving over to this side of things, working with people in the fitness world, media, photography, video, it's kind of doing that on a different level. It's another way to make people feel good about themselves, feel the it's kind of like validating all the hard work also, because fitness, dedicating your life to making those hard choices every day, whether it's nutrition, just showing up to the gym, taking care of yourself, like especially when you're balancing it with people come into the gym from all walks of life. You see it, like you work with people that are from all different careers, all different schedules. Some people have long ass days and they still make it in here, and so giving them a chance or helping them really showcase all that hard work and validate all the effort, I think is something that motivates me also.
It's the same thing as a trainer. Like we definitely thrive off of those small moments where people are like super proud of themselves, and that like as a trainer that makes you super proud. And, like those are honestly the reason you get into personal training is like you see that, like you can remember some of your first clients when they go, oh my gosh, like I'm actually losing weight, like I fit into a dress or pants or whatever that I've never fit into or that I haven't fit into in a long time, and you just like as a trainer, it just makes you like super proud. You're like, man, like I helped this person like with their daily life. Like they're struggling to put their socks on. Now they're like, man, that's when you're having a problem, is when your hardest part of your day is putting on your socks. Like, bro, that's like,
I know.
that's a real thing though. People like really like, it's like, fuck, I gotta put on my socks. Like
Yeah.
that shit sucks. And when you can help someone like that, and it's like, dude, I'm like, no problem. I can walk around and I don't have this pain anymore. It really makes you proud as a trainer. And, having that side, your side of it is like, taking those pictures for people who are like, it doesn't happen. I mean, fitness is your thing, but even if it's like, I was talking about taking pictures with my son or whatever it is, like
Yeah.
those are moments I'll remember forever in a picture that you took, what I
Right.
mean, which is like super dope. Like you can capture that moment. So
Yeah, that's another thing, Megan and I talk about all the time, or I also bring up is like,
who the hell is Megan?
oh man, Megan, oh
Let me get some
babe,
context
let's
on
talk.
it.
I know.
She's a strange creature.
She is the better half. She she is the better half of Daily Grind
It
Media.
really is.
Way better. Also, yeah, no, I will say 3/4.
She's about 3/4 of
But
the
yeah,
business.
yeah, no, she if she didn't go all hands in on this, also we wouldn't even have this place up. It took all of our time and attention to get this place built, but
That's the girl right there that you want. The one that's painting the wall. Everyone that doesn't know Megan is this man's other half, and she was in here busting her tail, putting stuff together with you, which is real cool.
yeah, she'll be working with you hand in hand also if you come in, and she's a great asset. She's got tons of experience in the world of sales. She's worked in the corporate level for years, but besides that, years of modeling experience. So, everything she brings to the table is kind of, certain things that I can't do myself, or it allows me to focus on different areas, having her there able to pose models, for example, or just attention to detail, working with
lean on each other.
Yeah, it works great, because especially when you don't have to verbally communicate. Sometimes things just happen and it's super fluid. So
Yeah.
it's great. We love working with. Both of us are passionate about fitness. That's why we both went ahead, all in on this, and we're excited about doing it because, the feeling, also just the feeling of walking in the front of the studio, walking in, and then like dropping your bags, turning on the computer, turn on the office, but then open the door to the gym, and you're like, man, there's like, I don't think that bringing your food to it's like, if there's a shower on that other side of the wall, then I might never leave this place, dude.
It's coming soon.
If you see a fold out couch in the lobby in here, I might be sleeping here. But all right, back to what you were just saying about the feeling you get when you coach someone and they get those little wins, even starting from a very basic place, or coming back from setbacks. What would you say to someone who feels discouraged and even getting started, or feels like they have too far to go, so it feels not even worth the attempt?
To me, the biggest thing, like at least talking to clients, just people in general, I feel like a lot of times I'm the motivational guy, which is good, but the main thing being the discipline behind it. A lot of people don't lack discipline, and that's just kind of the world we live in. Like you're talking the 90s, like my dad in that era, dude, everyone just worked. Like they just fucking put in the work, whether it was working out, like whatever it was. They had discipline. So we lack a little bit of discipline, and trying to motivate someone to not just motivate them, because motivation, it comes in waves, and it's like, sometimes you wake up and you're motivated, you're super motivated, and that shit can quickly go.
Yeah.
So me being able to communicate to someone that discipline is more important, like you have to do this every single day, or you have to do this every other, whatever their schedule is, but you have to work this in. That's where I come in, and I try to, because at the very beginning, I try to just motivate people. Oh, fucking, random quote from this, greatness is this, achieve, blah, 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 whatever the quote is. That fades, though. That fades throughout the day. You have to have discipline. And so where I come is I try to really tell people that discipline is what's going to keep them going. So, in starting with just one step at a time, and that's very
Yeah.
cliche, but the one step at a time thing is like, it's really great that you want to, do things long term, but even with this, like you gotta, take one step, whether it's paint the walls,
Yeah.
put up the lighting or whatever it is, you have to do one thing at a time and then it comes out beautiful as the studio
Yeah.
does. So it's just taking that first step and then every single day adding one little thing. And that's how I built the gym. Was I started in my living room. I went to a small garage gym and then I went to a 5,000 square foot, now at 7,000 square feet. And I don't know what the future holds, but I know I'm going to just keep getting better with time, and that
Yeah.
if I go, oh, what do I do from here? What do I do from here? It really kind of weighs on you and that's the same with losing weight or whatever it is. You just get in this mindset of like, fuck, this is going to be a lot. And
Yeah.
you have to really get past that and go, what am I going to do tomorrow?
Yeah.
What can I do tomorrow? I can post a picture tomorrow. The next day, what can I do then? I can do same thing. Today I'm gonna go on the treadmill. And then tomorrow I might go do this. If I go, I have to lose 70 pounds, you're gonna go, fuck, it's a lot
Yeah.
of weight. But taking that one step, and what is the segue into that was the discipline. How am I gonna keep this discipline for that long period of time? Because it's all about like that longevity of doing this. And
Yeah.
that's something you should take into this is like, I know you see like this, okay, look at all the cool shit we can do, but what can we do today to help me eventually get to that goal where I'm just
Oh, yeah.
barely in here and I have assistance and I'm just chilling, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, I mean, like what we said, circling back to that, it really comes down to just that one day at a time mentality. And, it's a cliche for a reason because it fucking works.
Yeah. I mean, the one mantra or one quote that I always stuck with, I think that actually really launched my fitness journey to the next level. Like I was always taking care of my health and working out and everything, but what really set me off is the quote, "A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step."
Yeah, that's a great.
And I remember like I stuck with that one. Like every day I felt unmotivated, didn't want to do something. You're just like, man, I just gotta take one step today. Forget about the destination. And that's the cliche. Forget about the destination, but that's really true. Because when I would work with clients, training, doing the physical training is what I would say is like, don't have a goal. Like you want to lose 10 pounds, but what, you gonna lose 10 pounds and be like, mission accomplished? Once you adopt it as a lifestyle and you just accept that it never ends, and which can be daunting if you want to let it be daunting. Some days I'm like, oh, I'm doing this for the rest of my life. Like, shit, all right. I don't want to be here today. Like even the fittest people, they don't want to be there some days, but yeah, but like, just accepting it as a lifestyle and accepting that your mindset is to always be improving or making progress in anything you do in life. I do the same thing. I don't,
So you'd say it's about that daily grind.
daily grind, baby. That's
About
exactly
that daily grind.
that's exactly where it came from, and that's why turning into the whole media thing is the whole purpose is to work with people that from all different daily grinds. What's your daily grind? What do you do for work? All right, that's your daily grind. What do you do for your personal life? What do you do for yourself? Or whatever it is, everyone's got something that should be a routine, or if not, they're putting most of their time and energy into it. That's their daily grind. That's what we're trying to capture. We want to know. We want to hear everyone's different stories from all the different walks of life, because everyone has an interesting, unique story. And the gym is just one of those places that brings a lot of different people together with one common goal, really.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, especially in corporate gyms, this is what we love about what you've done here. We spend a lot of times in corporate gyms, and that is like you walk in, headphones are already in when you walk in the door. Clock in, you go, you're like getting irritated because you're jostling for space with so many people, especially, some of the gyms we go to where you go at the wrong time, and it's just like you walk in there and you're like, is there even equipment in here? It's like, all you see is heads and heads, and you have a little community you build with normally your regulars there, but definitely takes longer and it's more hit or miss when you see them, whatever. But what you've done here, when you walk in and everyone's cool, everyone. You could tell that the members feel comfortable, welcome here. Everyone who trains here is like family.
Yeah.
So it's like a community, and I think that's the biggest part of what makes
That was the whole goal, man.
Yeah, that's what makes the gym successful, and that's what makes your training successful when you find that place that you want to go to, and you go to, and it's like you're hanging out, but also improving yourself.
Yeah. I mean, I got that motivation from, I tried a bunch of different, like, walks of fitness. I did CrossFit. I've done, just a bunch of different stuff in general. And, when I was at this CrossFit gym at the time, I was probably, like, 20 years old. I went in, and that was the crazy part, was how much community there was. And I'm not really into CrossFit like that. Like, I don't know if have you ever done CrossFit?
Yeah, I have.
Dude, they are like, bro, they were doing movie nights, they were doing this, and everyone knew each other, everyone was doing the workouts together, and it's like, you could tell that because everyone does the same workout, that suffering, like, that pain of, like, "Fuck, this is gonna be a long one, we're doing Murph today," and or whatever it is, and everyone's like, we have that camaraderie as far as, like, "Dude, we're both going through this,
Oh
it's
yeah,
gonna suck." So, after you finish, you're like, "Man, we're all buddies because we just
oh
went through that shit, and now let's go hang out. Let's go get, burgers. We deserve it." Everyone would go, and I was like,
yeah,
"This is dope." Like, I love that part of it.
yeah,
I'm not into CrossFit, but I went, "Why can't we just do that with fucking regular lifting?" Like,
yeah,
like, why are gyms so, like you said, headphones in, like, do my shit, get out. Someone's on my equipment, like, "You almost done with that?" Like,
yeah,
that ego part of it. I hate that ego
yeah,
part. So building this was the main cause of that. Like, I really wanted something that was, unheard of as far as, like, the bodybuilding, like, athletic training, like, world where it's more so get out. I want it to be like a community. And I know a lot of gyms like claim that community stuff, but a lot of it is just hustle. Like, you try to make, and the gym it's a tough business to be in. Like, owning a gym, I feel like people think you make all this money. No, you don't make no money.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah, yeah,
really, you do it because you love it. You love seeing the people. I mean, I've owned a gym and trained for 6 years, and I haven't worked in 6 years. That's how I
yeah,
feel in my perspective, and I don't plan on working ever again. Like, I love what I do, and I love meeting these people. I meet people like you all the time and get opportunities like this just because, you set a cool environment and you meet cool people, and that's
yeah,
like the main thing. And I think that, it's just a dope setting, and that's like everything in life. You separate. If you're with sheep, you're gonna be with sheep. You hang with the wolves, you're gonna meet a bunch of wolves that are killers, dude. So that's the super cool part about the gym. I don't do it for any type of, like, the money. Definitely, I made more money as a trainer, so for sure that. But so it's super dope that I get to meet all kinds of people. Like you said,
yeah.
it's very diverse here. So, but
Yeah, I would say you're definitely a purpose-driven person. Then
yeah, for
I
sure.
feel I feel the same way. If I'm not doing something where I feel like
I get
I'm,
antsy,
people
bro.
are like like I'm bringing some value to someone. Like if
Yeah,
I'm just trying to stuff my own pockets or
yeah,
clocking in and clocking out, and I feel like what I'm doing is not serving me or
yeah.
someone else on a deeper level than just financially, then yeah, I get motivated. I'd rather be struggling to build something like this on my own or working the long hours because, like you said, it doesn't feel like work.
Yeah.
Spend 12 hours here, it feels like
You run out of time.
yeah,
There's only it's like, fuck, dude. It's already midnight.
I know. You're like,
Dude.
I gotta
Just
set a timer to
happened.
tell me to stop because
Yeah, literally,
like
it's
I'm
crazy.
it's
Every job you're checking the clock, like, dude, is it fucking time frozen? Have you ever been at a nine to
yeah,
five, dude? I've had so many 9 to 5s where I was like, dude, am I ever gonna leave here? This is the
yeah,
longest day ever. Here, I literally cannot. I'm like, the days are too short. Like,
yeah,
I wish there was a 48-hour clock because there's not enough time in the day, and there's not very many jobs you get that, like, feeling from. So
yeah.
it's pretty crazy,
And
your own
it's
shit.
motivating.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm sure your brain works the same way where constantly think that like it's firing at all times. Like, ooh, I should do that. I should do that. Ooh,
my brain is fucked
let me
up.
put an ad over here. I should print this flyer right here. Oh, I should do this.
They call that monkey mind.
Yeah, dude.
I have that, dude. I have monkey
Sport,
mind.
yeah.
Fucking with that.
I
That's me, bro.
you do, dude.
That's me, yeah, dude.
Uh,
I was a slow, dude. I'll do like 5 things at once. Yeah, and it just is so crazy, but
Yeah.
it's part of the job, bro. You have to be like that. You have to do like 90 different things,
Yeah.
wear a lot of different hats.
Well, that's why creating your own thing is the perfect environment for that type of mindset. But
And I'm glad you get to do that now.
we're doing it, man. But
Super
it's
exciting.
it's
Yeah, dude.
official. We got it going. I mean, look forward to filling this space with a bunch of other fitness folk. bunch of people from the community.
Yeah.
Well, you want to do a little grand opening here soon?
Yeah, we're planning on, I have some other stuff in the works. I mean, there's like we said, there's a million different things we got to do, but I definitely want to do the grand opening sometime here in probably February. Get everyone back out here just to see this place, see the new side of the gym. I mean, there we've added so much equipment. We have 40 plus pieces of equipment now, so I mean, we just built the hip thrust. So it's yeah, we have a lot of new cool stuff and a lot of new people, and I feel like we're due for a revamp as far as just getting everyone back out here together. And I love doing community stuff like that. As much as life happens and you get busy and stuff like that, I want to get people back out here that maybe haven't seen the gym, and bring out some businesses out here to market and do their thing, because tapping in with the community too is super important, because you know everyone has their own little thing that they're doing. If we can get them all together at once, man, you can be a well-oiled machine and kind of take over this area of San Diego, and it's super fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, for sure, like in February, get a grand opening. We'll have a set date here real soon, but get people to check out the studio and see this amazing thing you did, man.
Yeah, we got it. I know Megan and I are excited to get everyone in here. We look forward to working with everyone in the community. Get in here, get a workout in with us. We'll be on that side of the wall. We'll be back here capturing all the hard work and
Bring this
stories. Yeah, that's another thing. Everything in here we can roll out to the gym, which is one of the
dope.
when we thought about setting up the space, we really wanted it to be an extension of the gym. So everything we have in here, the backdrop, all of our equipment is on a rolling cart, so we can roll it out to the gym, set up for studio fitness shoots in the gym
Like
space.
when we did that one shoot, dude, that shit was dope. Like it came out so clean, and that was like just random. Like, oh, let's shoot this one night, and then a week later, we were like rolling. You had all these lights on. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. I thought I was in the UFC.
And that was what we drove up with in the car. Now that was before we had home base.
You got it straight down here, so we could really go crazy.
Yeah,
with it.
I will say we can definitely with what Megan and I added to the gym and what you created on that end, we can create an experience here that is unlike any other in San Diego, because we have a fully stocked studio combined with the gym. So setting up shoots after hours, things you can't really do at other gym spaces. We have the option to completely control the environment, and we tons of space. Like you said, 7,000 square feet is a ton of room, beautiful equipment. It's very aesthetically pleasing. We had the lights and all the gear we brought, and even the studio space to come in here and do portraits as well is going to be a unique kind of media experience for San Diego now. So we look forward to getting as much of the fitness community in here, growing and becoming the kind of gold standard for gyms and photo and video services out here.
You already know there ain't no other place like this. With the studio attached, we got the barber shop. We're about to just create this little town, bro. We might open a shopping center.
Yeah, bro. There's gonna be a Chick-fil-A right out here.
You nuts,
dude. Megan would love you for
not out of the question. She likes Chick-fil-A.
She's damn near sponsored by this. Yeah, Chick-fil-A.
Oh,
if you're listening, bro, if she has points, no, she probably doesn't, because she probably, when she gets them, she uses them, doesn't tell me about them. I never see them. But
well, so I love similar, but to 7-Eleven, and the dude at 7-Eleven made a comment the other day, and he was like, "Dude, you have enough points to buy a 7-Eleven." I said, no, I don't want them. Keep going.
Yeah, then I gotta supply my own monsters.
Yeah, dude. That's I buy too much energy drinks, protein bars.
We all got problems. This guy's got a few
problems.
That should be the name of the podcast. We all got problems.
Monster Energy.
There's levels to it.
Absolutely. I prefer monsters than crack.
Yeah. There 3 monsters might be around one hit.
Yeah, close.
Yeah, I'd say we'll test that off camera.
Yeah. But no, it's great to have you here, man, and it's gonna be exciting. I mean, this setup is crazy. Like, even look at it, dude. It's just so professional, and fuck, dude. It's gonna be a real cool journey.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. So San Diego, Welcome to Daily Grind Media. Welcome to Daily Grind Studios. You are here at the San Diego Barbell Club. Lo and Jordan, we look forward to 2025 because as the year we're going to get you all in here and we're going to show you what we're bringing to the table and what we're going to do here in the near future. So,
Yes, sir. And the
look forward to
Ignorance
having you.
podcast will be airing. We'll probably do like 2 a month. We'll have Lo, and I'll bring on guests, and we'll just kind of, I'm just gonna have some conversation with some people, and I think that's gonna be a real cool opportunity too, which Lo is giving me, which is super dope. So tune into that as well. But also, thank you for everything. Coming into here with positive vibes. That's all I can ask for. And like,
Yeah.
you guys aren't my employees, but that's that you running this space, you are an extension of the gym, and it is really cool to have people even like Rico and stuff like that. You guys are all good vibes, and that's like the main thing we want out of this
Yeah.
whole community, because you see a lot of people and you're going to see a lot of clients and trainers and stuff like that. And thank you for just being you, and being a good person and good atmosphere extension to the gym. So I appreciate that.
Yeah, right back at you, bro. Yeah, so anyone already affiliated with the gym as well, stop in, check out the space. We'd love to work with you. Forget about pricing and everything right now. We just want the space to be appreciated and we want it to be used. So come talk to us, work something out, let us get associated with you and start a relationship, and let's see things grow in the next year. But see you soon.
Later, everyone.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I don't know.
Good
There's
shit.
gonna be a lot of editing, but
That's easy. Easy for you, buddy.
how long were you doing?
No clue.
I was gonna tell you it's so hard, right? Yeah, bro, that's gonna be. See, the good thing about podcasts is it could be a long episode, but what we just shot, that could be like, I don't know. We said some legendary. You could put together all kinds of little snippets and promo pieces.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this one's not filming. Maybe we should just film all shit again and we do the little
Did it turn off?